Hi, you gorgeous fruity cutie. What's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to stay raw during times of extreme stress. Okay, you can also use these tips while you're traveling. Okay, so this is a great video for anybody that wants to be raw and travel and also wants to be raw and be a human, because human life comes with extreme stress. And if you're ever going to break your food addiction, you have to find ways to deal with stress that have nothing to do with food. Crying, talking to a friend, journaling, meditating, walking, yoga, dancing it out, punching the bed, going in your car and screaming, playing a sport, but something you can do anytime for free. So I don't know what that thing is for you, but you have to find something that can help you deal with stress that has nothing to do with food. That's number one, okay? During extremely stressful times, if you have a food addiction like I did, you're going to be extremely hungry and you're going to go off the rails. So you need something else. Before I give you all these tips and stuff, you need something else to help you to deal with stress. Therapy is great. This video is not sponsored by BetterHelp, but one day maybe. I have a therapist. I highly recommend therapy. Maybe you want to pray, talk to God, your Bible, whatever can help you. That's what you need to do to get off that processed crappy food, okay? It's never going to get better. In fact, eating crappy food actually leads to more stress and weight gain and acne and all these health problems that add to your physical, mental, emotional stress load. You got to get that stuff out of your life. The stuff that harms you is not helping you deal with stress. It's giving you more stress. Okay, so now what do I do during times of extreme stress? I keep it simple, very simple, because you know you're very stressed and you might have a lot going on. Maybe you have a new baby or you're moving. Okay, grapes, perfect for stressful times. It's like the new M&Ms, okay? Grapes. Melons are perfect, but you have to get ripe ones. Obviously, I teach or, I share with you how to pick out ripe ones. So I hope you're paying attention, because times of extreme stress, you're going to need to know these things. They got to be ripe. They got to smell, and they got to have some give on the top and the bottom, okay? If you do not smell it at the store, don't buy it. With the grapes, don't you ever in your life, listen carefully, don't you ever in your life buy a bag of grapes without trying it first, all right? If you do that, you a noob and you asking for trouble, boo. Be like my friend Athena, okay? Athena, shout out to this fruity cutie, okay? She next level. Athena is one of my fruity cuties, graduated from my course, and she be bringing a knife, plate, platters, and she be cutting up fruit. She be taking, this is not a joke, she takes a plum or a nectarine. If you see her in the store, call the police immediately. Call the fruity cutie community police officer. She takes a nectarine, bites into it to see if it's good. Now that's next level. Now I have yet to do that. I've done some sneaky ass fruity cutie shit in my life, but I've never, it's not good, you put it back? No, she doesn't put it back, she pays for it. But anyway, keep it very simple. Grapes, cantaloupe, melons. Okay, here's another snack that you don't think about. Tomatoes. Oh yeah, you want something salty? Get a motherfucking tomato, boo. How about nori sheets? No salt, no oil, just nori, toasted or raw. This is not the time to stress yourself out about being 100% perfect, because when you try to do that, you fall off, even in times of no stress. So don't try to be 100% perfect. Get the toasted nori sheets. Who gives a fruit? Who gives a fruit? Tomatoes are great, great snack. These are like Skittles, M&Ms. These are chips, okay? The grapes, the tomatoes, anything you can grab and eat. Because you might stress eat these, but everything's going to be okay. Things like this that are pre-washed, salad in the plastic container, sprouts already done for you, anything that you can open up and eat. What I did last night is I opened this up, I poured it into a bowl, I opened 2 of them, and then I took an avocado and a lemon and a lime and some kale chips from the store, and I just mixed it up, and I had such a good salad. You can also do big salad, no washing needed, okay? Big salad from a plastic container, put it in a bowl, put in some cherry tomatoes, no cutting required. You can put in an avocado if you want, and then you can do tahini, the squeezable one that's not raw, mustard, and maple syrup. Mix it up. Maybe you want some lemon too. So freaking good. It's so good. Guys, you have to find a way to make this work in all seasons of your life, because unfortunately the devil is alive and real. And there, this is terrible, but there will be some seasons of your life where you want to say fuck it because somebody died, because you have to move, because you got fired, because your boyfriend or your girlfriend left you. And all of these things have happened to me over the last 15 years. Except no boyfriend or girlfriend left me. I left the motherfucker. But listen, focus. I have had to be raw in all types of horrible situations. Identifying my mom's dead body. That day, I had to still stay raw. Because honestly, I feel if I give up on the raw food diet, then I have nothing that I'm doing right in my life. And that's the damn truth of it. It's part of my identity. And if you want to be healthy, if you want to be raw, you have to make it part of your identity. My identity is I eat fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And I don't announce it to everyone, just you guys. But like, it's part of who I am. And so even during the horrible, horrible times of my life in the past 15 years, okay, I've had to find a way. Here's another good tip. You ready for this one? As soon as I got to the Airbnb, what did I do? I went to Google Maps and I typed in durian. I told you guys this the other day. I typed in durian and I found an Asian market. And in the Asian market, they had cases of oranges. Now, these oranges are 10 out of 10. So I bought 2 cases, and these are called, the label is on the lid, Juicy Crunch oranges. They are so good. Almost, if not as good or even better than Sumos. Depends on which one you get. Put them in the fridge. There you go. You got meals for days. Okay, another thing that's great. Get your romaine in a bag like this, pre-washed. Boom. You got to get your stuff together. You got to get water. As soon as you get somewhere, when you travel or whenever something horrible happens, a flood, a hurricane, I don't know. You've got to prepare. Yes, I have stayed raw in hurricanes. Yes, I have stayed raw in snowstorms. I have stayed raw. I mean, do you want me to list all the fucking horrible things that have happened in the past 15 years? Because I'll do it. I have stayed raw while getting fired from my job that I made my life. I had nothing outside of this job, and I stayed raw. Okay, I stayed raw during a whole year of not having a motherfucking tooth in my mouth because I took it out because it was a root canal and I wanted to get rid of my root canals. That was a depressing year last year. I stayed raw during just too many things. Do I have to go through them? A lot of shit. And now this is definitely one of the most stressful times of my entire life because I'm currently in the process of moving out on my own for the first time ever. I've never had an apartment alone ever. I've always lived with my family for 35 years in New York. And then what I did was, sorry, somebody's calling me. I lived with my family for 35 years because I took care of my sister and my mom. They're both disabled. And so they passed away. And now I moved to Florida. So I moved to Miami after my sister passed away. And then I lived with a roommate. And then for the past 4 years, I lived with my best friend. And my best friend is tired of me and my fruity, sticky ways. No, just kidding. We're 40 now, so we want to like just adult, you know? We want to grow up, or she wants to grow up. Anyway, I'm staying a kid forever. Okay. What is this story about? The story's about I just was forced to move out and live on my own. My roommate, she got a place, I got a place. And then this happened. My very first apartment, I cannot live in. And that's crazy because I've never, ever, ever in my life experienced this ever. I've lived in like 6 or 7 places. No, more because more, but 6 or 7 places in the last 5 years. No joke. I have never heard this sound. I've never experienced this vibration, this horrible situation that's going on. And I've never put so much money into an apartment to get in and waited so long. They made me wait 45 days for approval. And then this happened. So it was an extremely depressing, upsetting, stressful time in the past few weeks. But it's only been 2 weeks, but it feels like a year. But I'm still raw, and I'll always be raw because it's just so easy. It's just so easy once you know how to do it. Okay, so if you'd like some more tips and tricks on this, click the links below. I'll leave some information. If you want, I am not home, so I don't have my computer, but you can get my book on Amazon, or if you don't have any funds right now, I feel you, boo. I'll send you my book for free. I'll send you the ebook version, okay? Just send me an email. I'll leave my email below, and I will get this to you as soon as I get home and get on my computer, because my ebook is on my computer. I'll be there in a few days. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being you. And do me a favor. Do me a favor. Don't give up. Don't give up hope. Even if you binge on something bad, you're not bad. The food is bad. Start getting mad at that shitty food. Don't get mad at yourself. That food was designed for you to be addicted to it. So understand that it is not your fault, but it's your responsibility to get your shit together. Don't leave food out that you don't want to eat. Leave out fruit and vegetables. And in times of stress and in traveling, get stuff you don't need to cut up. Easy, simple things. I got like 5 boxes of these. I'm not cutting up fucking tomatoes right now. I'm trying to look for a house. I'm like nonstop looking for a place, calling people, asking around. I don't have time for being healthy. So what do? I find the most simplest, easy things that I can eat during this time of crisis. Okay? I love you, boo. You got this. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.